change your money mindset. Yes, you have to change your money mindset. As we sit here on this platform and we talk about building wealth and living the dream life that we always wanted and truly, truly deserve, which is amazing. That is an amazing thing, and I'm happy that everybody wants to build wealth. I'm happy that everybody wants to live their dream life. But one thing that we have to do before we begin to do that is to change our money mindset. Change it. Because a lot of us tend to have a bad relationship with money and don't even know it. And that's the worst. If you've ever thought making money is hard, that's not a great way of thinking. You do not have a great relationship with money. If you've ever thought money is the root of all evil, you don't have a great relationship with money, because not having money is the root of all evil. We have to have money. Money is a tool. Money is a tool to help us build wealth, to help us gain assets, so we can get a net worth, people. We need a net worth. We have to have one. This is how we're going to build generational wealth from years to come. When we're gone, our kids and our grandkids are still going to be able to live off the money, the legacy that we have built for them. So we have to change our money mindset. So like I was saying, if you ever thought making money is hard, turn that around and say making money is not hard. Making money is quite easy. It sounds crazy, but once you start turning those things around, it starts to build this type of confidence inside of you. It gives you this type of boost to say, okay, I can do this. I can achieve those goals that I'm trying to achieve. I hear people say, well, it's the generational curse, and that's why we don't have money that we have. That's why we're not living the way we're supposed to live. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't believe in those things. I hear my family members say it all the time, the generational curse. They can have that. I do not believe it, but that is me, to each his own. If anybody is stopping you from building wealth, if anybody is stopping you from doing what you want to do in life, it is you. It is you. It's not anyone else. I understand. Grandma didn't have anything. Mom didn't have anything. Granddad didn't have this. Dad didn't have this. I get it. And I understand completely. I'm in the same situation. But that does not mean that there's a generational curse out there that's going to stop me from building wealth. Just because they weren't able to do it doesn't mean I'm not able to do it. That just doesn't make any sense. We have to understand that with every generation comes more opportunities. And it started with the Gen Xers, then the millennials like myself, and then the Gen Zs, and so on and so on. This is the time for all of us to get up, for all of us to say, hey, I'm going to start working on it, because it is never too late to get your money right. It is never too late to start building wealth. It is never too late to start building that dream life and saying, I want to have something to leave my children when I leave this world. I want to be able to show my family, to show myself that I can actually build something that's worth looking at, that's worth having. I can leave this legacy behind. I can say I achieved this and be proud of me. But we first have to change that money mindset. We have to start showing gratitude to our money. We have to start looking at money as a tool and not just a way to pay for things. You're not just supposed to get your money and just start spending it. Every time I get paid, I make sure I budget my money before I spend it on anything. That is my golden rule. That's one of them. I budget my money and I make sure everything has a place. All my money has a space where it goes to before I start spending. I had to change my money mindset. I had to start looking at money as a tool. And before I pay anybody, including the bill man, I pay myself first. Money goes into my savings account and money goes into my stock account, because these are the things that's going to build wealth for me. These are the things that create interest. So I'm going to have money there. Money is coming to me. I'm going to make sure of that. I had to change it. I had to think about it. I used to always say, oh my goodness, I'm not going to be able to make any money. And I'm saying this to myself, and I'm putting that out there into the world. I'm putting that out there into the universe. And the universe is like, okay, fine. If you think you're not going to make money, then you're not going to make money. But once I started saying, I can make money, I can do this, things started to happen. I was able to start to learn things. I was able to take classes and meet new people and build my network up. And I was able to get opportunities for myself that started to bring money into my home and for my family. Believe me, it is not at the point where it's like, it's booming, but I am bringing in something and it feels great. But I first had to change that money mindset. I first had to look at it and say, listen, Latasha, this right here is not it. I looked around. I didn't like the way that I was living. I didn't like the things that was going on in my life. So I had to sit down and really think about it. What is stopping me? What is holding me back? And it was my relationship with money. It was the way I felt about money. We have to change that. We have to work on that. As we lay down our foundation, as we lay down the foundation of our money house, the first step is changing our money mindset. The first step is thinking about, how do we feel about money? Some of us have a great relationship with money. Some of us have the money, we just put it in our savings account. Some of us are saying, well, I'm already building wealth, and good for you. I'm happy for you. May you keep going, and that is amazing. But some of us are still stuck in that stage where we just can't figure it out, while we're wondering, why is this keep happening to me? Why am I having such a bad time with money? Why am I constantly spending? Why am I living paycheck to paycheck? Worse, why am I living paycheck to Monday? You get paid on Friday and then Monday you're broke, instead of you get paid on Friday and then the next Friday you're broke. We don't even understand that some of us are not even living paycheck to paycheck. We're living paycheck to Monday, and that's even crazier. So we have to change our money mindset. We have to use money as a tool to make it work for us. We have to. Because once we start putting all that into action, once we start getting that plan together and we say, okay, this is it. This is how I'm going to do from now on. You set those boundaries and you start to think about it before you just go. Things start to change. You start to see these positive, amazing things happen to you. You start to get that burst of energy, that positivity, that thing that says, I can achieve my goals. I can make it. We start to feel that way. But we have to make sure we understand what we're thinking of here. How is our relationship? Is it a bad one? Is it a good one? I just haven't thought about it. Everything that you thought bad about money, I want you to sit down and say, let me switch it. If you thought it was hard to make money, say money is easy. If money is the root of all evil, say for the lack of money is the root of all evil. If you ever said, the reason I can't make money is because of this generational curse that we have, so there's no such thing as a generational curse, and the only thing that's holding me back from making money is me. It is me. Anything that you've ever thought bad about money, write it down, ladies, and change it. Turn it into something positive. We're going to turn that negative thinking into positive thinking. And we're going to change that money mindset. And we're going to do that today. Have a wonderful day. And remember, get that money, right?